In this video, I'm going to highlight the important information that has been provided by NDEB in the NDECC seminar or webinar that was just released few days ago on 30th March. The idea here is to get yourself acquainted and familiarized with the resources that you will be given during the day of your exam in order to complete the requirements and tasks that are part of that 2 day challenge. The pictures here will tell you a story or the main premises of the area where you will be tested for your clinical skills. The operatory looks good. It has some stations, clinical stations. The room is well lighted, as you can see a lot of sunlight coming in through. And now it is a common environment for every tester, for every participant. So nobody is going to have undue advantage or disadvantage, as they used to take exams at different locations throughout the country or places. The other picture that you see on the right hand side is a laboratory at the NDEB location, and use of this operatory, as we were told in the webinar presented by Dr. Mary Dejnais, that use of this lab is optional. So if you are able to polish your restoration, the provisional, at the site where you are being tested, then you probably don't have to go to the lab. It's completely optional. So this is a good thing if you feel that you might are or are not able to control how you hold the restoration. You might lose it around the table or your chair, and you want a separate place where you want to polish it in your peace and comfort. You might want to step out of your testing area and might want to use the laboratory to polish the restoration. So this is a good thing because now you are given a choice to do that. Here is the equipment for clinical skills. You can see the mannequin, how it has been attached to a portable delivery system, a portable delivery unit. And there are a couple of surfaces available here to rest your instruments and trays. Most likely they will be always be present there. That's what we are assuming. But things could change. You would be given orientation at the day of your exam. But this is a general structure of the dental equipment that you will be provided with. So get yourself familiarized with this equipment right here. Another thing is that, as stated in the practical guide in the NDECC protocol, you will be given a air turbine unit. So you will be using a handpiece that is supported by air turbine. This gives us an idea that we need to practice using specialized handpieces that run on the compressed air in this delivery unit. So use of electric handpieces can be called as obsolete. They were indeed helpful in the past, but the recent protocol is suggesting otherwise, that we need to use air turbine handpieces. Here is the additional cabinet that has been provided to you. Doesn't look like that you will be having stuff to store in the drawers or anything. All you have here is additional surface where you can rest your instruments if you need to. But other than that, most likely you will be entering the examination hall or the area empty handed, as everything is going to be provided to you by the NDEB. This is how instrument cassette looks like the one that is provided by the board, and it seems that it is a nice way to provide you instruments. All instruments look high quality, branded by Hugh Freedy. So most likely you have been using these in the past and you are already familiar with these ones. So it's a gives you that familiarity now, that all these instruments are available, and it just uh, gives you a peace of mind that you will be able to handle your tasks well, since you are given the instruments that you have already used in the past. These are how situational judgment rooms look like. The picture on the right side is just a mere presentation of how you will be tested on ethical dilemmas, but doesn't reflect the right scenario or location where you will be tested for ethical dilemmas. But the picture on the left side gives you an idea how a room would look like, and if it's a simulation where an examiner or a simulated patient is there and you have to take a medical history, you might want to sit on the chair before you respond with your answer to a person. So bring that in your mind, that it is a good thing for you to sit before you could respond. So if you are feeling anxious or nervous, you are not shaking standing in front of the simulated patient or examiner. You can feel calm as you took a time to sit and relax. So this, in my view, is a good way to participate in a simulation. You will be tested for record keeping, which means that you would be asked to write records, and this could take place anywhere. You could be asked to write down your response. You could be asked to type your response on a desktop computer or a laptop computer, as it is actually done in the clinics throughout the nation. And I believe this is the whole idea of using situational judgment, as now you will be participating in the real life situations. You will be tested for those situations. So this is something that you want to orient yourself to. You might want to learn a bit of charting, as charting is also a phenomena or a procedure that takes place when you are establishing a treatment plan for a particular patient after you have done a thorough clinical examination and now want to render a particular treatment, but it needs to be highlighted on a particular computerized chart in the real life situations in dental offices. So these were the basic things about the NDECC and the situational judgment examination, and the purpose of the video was just to help you orient and familiarize with the environment that you will be witnessing or experiencing during the exam. If you have any questions, do mail me and I will be happy respond to them. I'm Rahul Monga and thank you for watching this video.